Alright, it's dyno day. I'm sure you can't hear me, but we're breaking the engine in. Full load right there, 225, fine with me. Alright, it's all seated in now, 230. Let's see what the old 7250 has. I never broke this engine in after I put it in last winter. Took it straight to planting, so we're going to do the break-in period on this one too. 5 minutes no load, 5 minutes half load I believe, and then 5 minutes full load. This one was running way low. It was only at 180 horse, so we just put a new set of spark plugs in her and we'll see if it gains any power. Say so. Like 250. Yeah, that brought it to life. No wonder this thing seemed a little light on power. Good deal. We're gonna see what the old 4020's got. Get this one good and hot. Get the new motor broken. Just got it loaded at like 50 horsepower right now. Get everything warm. I think these are supposed to have like 95 horse. We're at 90, but once everything gets broken here, I bet you we're going to gain right up to where it's supposed to be. Right where it's supposed to be. I don't see any leaks. It's not running hot. Coolant temp is good. Smoking a little, but she's under full load too, so can't beat it. Got a clean bill of health on all three of them today. Well, I spoke a little bit too soon when I just said earlier that I got a clean bill of health on all three. You want to guess which one does not have a clean bill of health? The reason why I've had a handful of these too. This flaming pile of dog crap. If you guys are new to the channel or don't know the story on this 4020, just watch the last couple videos on it. This is a nightmare for me for 10 years now, and finally just about had this thing out of my life, I thought. This is a tractor that I got stuck with doing a restoration 10 years ago. Got to inhale all of the parts bills and all of it, but so I overhauled this engine completely, the whole tractor. I did this engine probably eight or 9 years ago, but I took this for a test drive in one of my last video, and I said it had like a little bit of a bark to it, like the timing was maybe off a little. And when we were running it on the dyno, it was making right at 90 horse, you know, maybe a couple horse shy of what these were rated at. But after that last clip, when we had it at full load, she was blowing a lot of blow-by out underneath, and we were trying to get the engine to seat in, the new rings and everything else, but it started having more like of a bark to it after we had it under full load for a while. And then Jeff, the service manager that was helping me out today, which I owe him big time for coming on Sunday afternoon whenever, you know, it's his day off. They're slammed, harvest is starting, and he came and helped me get these dialed in and broke in, and he's just he's a great service manager at my Case IH dealership. I can't say enough good things about him. But Jeff noticed, you can't see it now, and the camera won't, but it started leaking some oil out of the head gasket here, and then it started dripping oil down where the oil fill cap is. I loosened this cap, and it started fogging oil out of there from crankcase pressure. And then we noticed that the exhaust manifold here on 4 and 5 was pretty much glowing. Number 6 was like totally cold. And then it really started steaming out the bottom. So kind of thinking about just digging a big hole and just driving this pile of shit into it. But I don't know what went wrong. That's a completely reman head. The engine kit I put in it was a Deere kit. New injection pump, all new injectors, new camshaft. We're thinking it's in the head. Whether it just blew the head gasket or if it's got a cracked head, but if I don't burn this thing to the ground, I'll probably pull the injectors out. They're brand new, but pop test them. You know, maybe number 6 just fog in that cylinder with fuel because it's missing bad now. Or maybe it blew a head gasket, you know, big time between two cylinders, or the head's cracked. I don't know. Don't care at this point. 7250, once we turned the fuel screw up on it, she definitely came to life. It definitely needed to be broke in, because it was kind of puffing some blow-by at the beginning, and then once we went through all the steps, the blow-by like went away, and she gained like another 10 horse there at the end. Went from like 250 full load, and then once all the rings seated in good and everything else, about 260. Right at 260 is where she was sitting, and I'm not scared of that at all on this tractor, because I put the 7-blade fan on it, and I put the radiator in it with an extra core. So that one's good to go. I really wanted to throw this 7110 on the dyno, but yeah, ran out of time. Steiger, I could turn the fuel up a little bit on it, but I think it was at like 225, is it 225 or 230 once we got it completely broke in. That's right in spec. It's exactly where it's rated at. And yeah, it's the same 8.3 liter Cummins as that, but if I feel that it's a little light on power, I'll just turn it up a little bit. But at least we know this one's all good, and this is not good to go. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm sure it's pretty loud video listening to that dyno whine, but hopefully you guys will enjoy. I love stuff like this, so it was fun till this one. But have a good one.